The 4th of July parade is just days away, and some people may be wondering who the Grand Marshal is for 2021. Well, here's a hint. He's a local hero who puts his life on the line every day. Tyler, I'm here at Big Boy right here in town, and I'm going to take a step away so that you can see. It sounds busy too, by the way. Seats are filled here in the restaurant on what people are calling opening day, as indoor dining has officially opened throughout the state with restrictions this morning. The staff here at Big Boy say that it's been a long time coming, but they're really excited to welcome back their guests.
We are so excited. I got no sleep last night because I'm ecstatic. I'm excited to see customers we haven't seen in months, and the staff getting back in the swing of things. We just need that social interaction with our staff and our customers.
For those that are still a little unsure about dining in the restaurant, you are more than welcome to call Big Boy and place an order over the phone and even do a contactless pickup. Reporting in Alpena, Tiffany Maddox, WBKB News. They say life is always better with a few scoops of ice cream, especially now that one local Staples doors are open for the season. I'm here in Alpena at DPI, as this is the last place where police saw two men who are accused of invading a home and assaulting a man. Police say two black males forced their way into a home on South 2nd Avenue where they demanded valuables and ended up hitting a man with a gun. Those two men then left that home, where police followed them when the two men abandoned their gray car and ran behind the DPI facility. Now, during that search, police were able to find two guns on Miller Street. Now, I was able to speak to Alpena Police Chief Joel Jett earlier, and he did tell me that this investigation is still ongoing. He also says that the community is not in any immediate danger at this time. Now, WBKB will continue to follow the story and keep you posted as any updates arise. Reporting in Alpena, Tiffany Maddox, WBKB News. That's right, the buses are back out, and traffic has been a little thicker than it has been the past few weeks as students are headed back. Now, some students are not headed back this week due to renovations at a few of the elementary schools, but other students, as well as Thunder Bay Junior High students and Alpena High School students, are headed back today, and of course, with updated COVID-19 protocols. Earlier this month, Alpena schools announced their COVID-19 disease protocols for the school year. Masks are strongly recommended for all staff and students, but not mandated. However, masks are required on all APS transportation like school buses, which is mandated by the Federal Department of Transportation. The district says COVID-19 vaccines are encouraged for eligible staff and students, but is also not mandated. District officials say they will meet regularly throughout the school year and also consult with District Health Department number 4 to help mitigate any changes to the spread of COVID-19 as current COVID-19 data changes. Reporting live in Alpena, Tiffany Maddox, WBKB News. Alpena Township Fire Chief Dave Robbins will part ways with the fire department. The news of Chief Robbins' resignation was announced Monday evening at the township's Board of Trustees meeting. The board discussed the need to advertise the upcoming vacancy immediately.
I'll make a motion that way, because you do the Indeed stuff, so.
Okay, I guess I'd want to make a motion to begin advertising for fire chief immediately on Indeed, on our website.
Chief Robbins' resignation will become effective on August 31st. WBKB will continue to keep you updated with the latest regarding the township's fire department restructuring. Michigan's Redistricting Commission prepares for potential lawsuits. The commission will draw new lines based on public input. Commissioner Steve Lett says they will uphold the Voting Rights Act and clarify why districts are drawn a certain way, but not everyone will feel pleased.
I'm sure that there will be some people who are going to be happy. Some people are going to be very disappointed. Some people are going to be really upset, and we anticipate we're going to get sued.
Arizona and California got sued over redistricting. Commissioner Lett was our guest on Insight Sunday. He serves as an independent on the 13-member commission, which is made up of 4 Democrats, 4 Republicans, and 5 independents. Services that suffered during the pandemic will benefit from a new multi-million-dollar spending plan. Governor Whitmer signed a $385 million budget bill Monday. More than $200 million will go towards hospitals and long-term care facilities. The bill also allocates funding to increase child care programs and boost road patrols. 4th of July parade is just days away, and some people may be wondering who the Grand Marshal is for 2021. Well, here's a hint. He's a local hero who puts his life on the line every day. He's a local treasure.
Chris has got put into the spotlight and he's accepted it very well. He's very humble about it.
Remember the story? Alpena City Fire Lieutenant Chris Morrison assisting in the rescue of 2 local dogs last winter.
Made it out there, the dog went completely limp and basically just gave up and was easy to bring in, basically. The guys drugged me back in. There's no way I was swimming back in with them. Got him back, got him in the back of the ambulance, put a bunch of warming pads on him, and took him as fast as we could to the veterinarian office.
Morrison will have the honor of leading Alpena's annual 4th of July parade Sunday with Loki, one of the dogs he rescued. While Morrison has become a viral sensation, his teammates say the popularity from Morrison's heroic act is all for a great purpose.
Anytime we can get in the public eye as to what we've done and how we serve the public and the public, to show them what we do. Sometimes we hide behind closed doors and they don't see us. And when they can see and hear us, that's great.
And about that popularity.
I don't like a lot of attention. I don't do this job to get attention. I just do it because I'm a helper, fixer. I'm there to...
There'll be no attention spared come this Sunday. Make sure that you give a big wave to Lieutenant Morrison and Loki this Sunday at the parade right here at the Besser Company. Reporting in Alpena, Tiffany Maddox, WBKB News. Secure Michigan Vote, a registered ballot question committee, will file language with the Michigan Bureau of Elections.
See the need for reform to restore public confidence in the results of the elections after the results were questioned in both 2016 and 2020.
It's an effort to make it easier to vote and harder to cheat in Michigan elections. The organization announced the launch of their petition drive to enact stricter voter ID requirements, bar the Secretary of State and clerks from providing unsolicited absentee ballot applications. The group says identification is the key to the solution.
And one thing is voter ID and having to show your picture ID when you go to vote. Right now, the law does require you to show your picture ID when you go to vote. And if you don't have it, then you have to sign what they call an affidavit. So you sign an affidavit, swear you are who you say you are, and then that ballot is counted.
But here's where Rose says the problem lies.
The problem with that is the current law that goes right into the ballot box and there's no way to retrieve it, even if we find out you actually weren't eligible to vote.
Other groups say voting reform is not all that it seems.
If you'll remember in 2018, we all voted for provisions that created more access to the ballot for voters here in Michigan, and they want to overturn that and take us backwards using just 340,000 signatures. Their goal here is to make sure they make it harder for people to vote because they discovered that when you make it easy for people to vote, doesn't make the elections less secure. It just means that more people vote.
Next, Secure Michigan Vote will need to collect the 340,000 signatures in order to move forward with the state legislature. In Alpena, Tiffany Maddox, WBKB News. Hakery is set to open Bluebird Boutique next month. She says she took a leap of faith and made her dreams come to reality. We're deep in the middle of a pandemic, but that didn't stop Hakery.
I was a social worker for over 10 years, and it was something always in the back of my mind that I wanted to do. I got laid off, and I said, you know what, I'm going to do it.
And it hasn't stopped many. According to the U.S. Census Bureau, entrepreneurship is up. And since December of 2020, there have been more than 1.5 million new business applications in the U.S. That's up 82% compared to a year ago. Hakery says Alpena's DDA and Chamber of Commerce have been there for her from the start.
I'm just so supportive. Everybody, even local businesses, the lady next door said, hey neighbor. I mean, it's just been very, very welcoming.
The boutique has a lot to offer.
A little bit of everything. I really have been trying to get where maybe like a teenager might like or someone older. It's just kind of a mix of everything.
Hakery says the pandemic inspired her to go after her dreams and hopes others do the same.
If it doesn't succeed, it doesn't succeed, but now I can say I at least tried.
In Alpena, Tiffany Maddox, WBKB News. That's all we have for you today on WBKB Early Morning. Thanks for watching. I'm Tiffany Maddox. Your national news is up next. Make it a great day.